Time now for the morning rush. Albuquerque City Council President Cynthia Borrego says that she is working with APD this morning. They are crafting a proposal asking prosecutors to seek longer sentences for those who use guns to commit crimes and for judges to impose them. Now, City Council will consider the memorial during the meeting this afternoon at 3. A billboard right off of I-25 in Albuquerque has people talking. Albuquerque police officer Ryan Hollis, who adopted a heroin-addicted baby in 2017, appears in uniform in an anti-abortion message billboard. Well, the billboard is paid for by the organization Right to Life Committee of New Mexico. The executive director of the organization said that she used the photos because they were already on the internet. In spite of COVID restrictions, state fair officials say that there will be more than double the amount of entertainment at this year's fair. Visitors can see multiple attractions, including animal shows, dancers, and more. The state fair starts on Thursday and will run through the 19th. Erica.
Here's a look at a school day forecast. Temperature is starting very mild this morning in the low 70s. No need for any extra layers. And it's going to be hot by the low 90s with sunshine.
Children getting ready for this year's Junior Livestock Show at the State Fair will have to wait until next year to show off their animals. It's after the show was canceled. This comes in the wake of a controversy over the State Fair's vaccination requirement that would prohibit unvaccinated teens from attending the fair. Anyone who signed up will get a full refund. A reported 7.0 magnitude earthquake strikes in Mexico near Acapulco, leaving at least one person dead. Overnight, the earthquake struck the southwest part of the country, 200 miles away from Mexico City. The quake causing buildings to be damaged, rockfalls and power outages to happen, as well as landslides onto roads. The U.S. Department of Agriculture is citing a southeastern New Mexico zoo for the way that they treat their animals. Citations come from an inspection requested by PETA. Violations against Roswell's Spring River Zoo include the poor health of a longhorn steer, plus animals escaping from their enclosures. Erica.
And here's a look at the Metro Threat Index. Low today because we will be staying completely dry, but it will be hot this afternoon, so be sure to stay hydrated and dress for that heat.
The man accused of shooting 3 Albuquerque police officers will first have to answer for simply just having the gun. A recently unsealed complaint shows James Ramirez is facing federal charges of being a felon with a gun. The DA's office says that it will pursue its own charges against Ramirez for the shooting, but will wait until the federal case is finished. Opioid-addicted inmates at MDC will have a new program to help them recover. Buprenorphine is only given to inmates who are using the medication before they were jailed. While officials say that it's essential to continue the treatment for those facing addiction in jail, the total cost to the county is more than $812,000, mainly from gross receipts taxes. Texas Governor Greg Abbott signed the state's election security bill into law. Supporters claim that the law will expand voter access by expanding early voting hours in some counties. Democrats and civil rights groups say that this will suppress minority voters by placing restrictions on mail-in and early voting. Erica.
All right, let's get a look at the morning drive. Here's a look at the traffic map. So we are mostly clear on the roads, just some minor slowdowns east on I-40. And here's a look at Tracker going over Bridge Street near the Rio Grande. And things are moving right along there.
A one-legged young stork is now learning to walk on its new 3D printed prosthesis. Veterinarians and workers of the Zoo's sanctuary in the Czech Republic said that they decided to give the stork a prosthesis so that one day he would be able to fly, hunt, and live a full life. The prosthesis was designed and 3D printed by a high school student.
Welcome back. On this day in 1991, golf balls and tennis ball size hail hit in Hope and Lakewood, part of Eddy County, and damage was reported to cars, roofs, and a greenhouse. Time now for the 5 facts. At number 5, in spite of COVID restrictions, state fair officials say there will be more than double the amount of entertainment at this year's fair. Visitors can see multiple attractions, including animal shows, dancers, and more, along with the usual rides, concerts, and dozens of food vendors. The state fair starts on Thursday and will run through the 19th. As we mentioned, proof of vaccination is required for everybody ages 12 and up, and masks are required indoors.
And number 4, a mother of an Albuquerque middle school student says that they have to dodge traffic at Unser and Bluefeather. That's just to get to school with no crosswalks or crossing guards to help them. She says students have to cross the busy intersection to get to James Monroe Middle School. The city of Albuquerque manages school crossing guards. Now, we asked if they would consider putting one there. They tell us that only elementary schools have them.
And at number 3, monsoon meter is very low today. Most of the state will stay dry, and we'll see a couple of spot showers in the southern high terrain.
And number 2, a billboard right off of I-25 in Albuquerque has people talking. Albuquerque police officer Ryan Holitz, who adopted a baby from a heroin-addicted mother in 2017, appears in uniform in an anti-abortion message billboard. Well, the billboard is paid for by the organization Right to Life Committee of New Mexico. The executive director of the organization said that she used the photos because they were already on the internet. And at number 1 this morning, Albuquerque City Council President Cynthia Borrego says that she is working with APD to craft a proposal asking prosecutors to seek longer sentences for those who use guns to commit crimes and for the judges to impose them. Borrego says that they also want to see a 24/7 GPS monitoring system put in place for suspects awaiting trial and convicts on probation. Now, if passed, the city would send that measure then to every state lawmaker here in New Mexico or in Albuquerque first, along with the leaders of the Senate and House.